Kunasatatu, how are you? Mary Ellen here with the Hiberno English word of the day. Now, many people are asking me, how did this language or way of speaking come about? People are very surprised if there's Gaeilge words in there. They're saying, oh, that's just Gaeilge, that's not Hiberno. It is a mashup of English and Irish together. But why? Céim fá? Well, in the beginning of this book, Blind Boy tells us what he heard from his ancestors, why we spoke Hiberno. So Blind Boy talks about how his granddad in West Cork told him why they ended up with this language. And he says, my granddad would notice that when the English soldier questioned a man on his way to the creamery down a Bohreen, no answer would be right or wrong. Any answer was meant a long wait and your papers inspected regardless. He goes on to say, the standard rules of human interaction had broken down because the English are obviously ruling over the Irish at this point, and to give an answer as Gaeilge in Irish would be met with violence. So the Irish people figured out an in-between. A yes and a no at the same time. A quantum superposition of an answer. An answer that would cause the soldier to say, stupid Paddy gibberish, and usher the person off before the butter melted down the horse's shoulders, because they're on the way to the creamery, right? The Irish who lived in the area. And this here was my dad's theory. So let me know if you've heard of that, like why we ended up with this hybrid is because, you know, we couldn't speak our own language, Gaeilge. English was the language of commerce in Ireland. If you had to do business and you had to sell your produce in the town, English was the language of commerce. You couldn't do anything without speaking English. And so let me know if you've heard about this as Hiberno, as a form of resistance, or how it evolved, because I'd love to know. I love history and I'd love to find out. Personally, I just love how these words sound, and as I said before, they invoke my dead parents, so that's why I'm really passionate about them. And as a writer, they're so lyrical and brilliant. So let me know if you've heard this before, if you've heard Blind Boy talk about it, in the comments below. Gur míle mágat. Thank you. Agus grá mór.